72% of the jobs. Companies 5 to 500 employees, and all we care about is policy.
I am probably the president's #1 fan. And that's not going to change.
Trump said this week, he spoke to the president of Puerto Rico and the president of the Virgin Islands. Sir, you are the president of Puerto Rico, and you are also the president of the Virgin Islands. So the question is, who done?
And would Katt Williams' prize be to be a part of the Pink Friday 2?
Up with your irresponsible act. That's right.
Former undocumented immigrant and non-U.S. resident Nicki Minaj is moving real different lately, and people are talking. Some critics are saying she's switching up her whole image just to stay in good standing, even if that means smiling next to Donald Trump and playing nice with his crowd. The internet is not letting it slide either. A lot of folks think she's turning into a punchline in the industry, and the memes are ruthless. And the wild part, many are saying she walked herself straight into this mess. No excuses, no sympathy, just straight accountability. And one person who's probably somewhere laughing hard is Katt Williams. Conservatives love pulling random clips of Katt and twisting them like he's waving a MAGA flag.
It's a crazy time. I'm not the only black man with a bunch of mug shots. Show another one. What you see, too?
But anybody who really follows his stand-up knows that's not the vibe at all. He's been roasting Donald Trump for years, calling out the chaos, the confusion, and that wild COVID talk about bleach that had everyone shaking their heads. Katt didn't hold back then, and he hasn't let up since. He's also joked about Trump's legal drama, keeping that same sharp energy every time the topic comes up. Meanwhile, Nicki once tried to get Katt on her tour, and that moment had people side-eyeing heavy.
Nicki Minaj said she wanted me on her tour, and she told so many people, a million people hit my phone at the same time. It scared me and Jesus. He shut all of them.
The internet still remembers how awkward that whole situation felt. Now the roles look flipped and the timeline is eating it up. But Katt Williams shut that down fast once he peeped how wild Nicki's fan base can get online. He wasn't about to walk into a digital battlefield just to boost somebody else's tour numbers. Looking back now, with Nicki's recent projects not hitting like they used to, a lot of people think she only wanted Katt on that stage to move more tickets and spark headlines. Katt saw the play instantly and said, nope, he wasn't signing up to be part of anyone's marketing scheme. After that didn't work out, people noticed a shift. Suddenly the tone changed, the alliances looked different, and the whole MAGA-friendly energy started popping up. Critics online are calling it a rebrand move, saying she pivoted hard when the music buzz slowed down. One minute she was dominating charts and running rap conversations, the next she's trending for political takes instead of bars. That's a rough transition. What really has fans confused is the flip. Nicki previously criticized Donald Trump over immigration policies, speaking strongly against him.
When she tried to get Katt Williams to join her on tour?
I want to know. Now, I know that this is the busiest man in show business, okay? I know that he's rich, and I know that, he's the funniest man in showbiz. Can y'all hit up Katt Williams and ask him what would be his price to hi Haiti, how are you? To be a part of the Pink Friday 2. Yeah. But I would like to know if on one of his off days, if I could slide him a little bag, a big bag, and then have him come out.
Now she's being seen engaging with the same political crowd she once dragged. That's why people keep calling it self-sabotage. They're not just talking about numbers, they're talking about credibility. And here's another layer to it. Nicki was born in Trinidad and Tobago and moved to the United States as a child. As of January 2026, she has publicly stated she is not a U.S. citizen. That fact alone makes the political shift even more controversial in the public eye. Social media is ruthless right now, and the commentary isn't slowing down anytime soon. Okay, let's not forget this part. The young man Nicki once spoke to on live stream was a fan from Jamaica whose life was reportedly in danger because of his sexuality, and he was seeking asylum. He jumped on her live, nervous but excited, and she showed him kindness, gave advice, and even offered support. It was a powerful moment.
Well, the only thing is, I'm not a citizen of America. Isn't that crazy?
You're a citizen of where?
Of Trinidad.
Oh, you're Trinidad.
Yes, boy. I was born on a beautiful island called Trinidad and Tobago. But I've been in the States for many years. You would think that with the millions of dollars that I've paid in taxes to this country, that I would have been given an honorary citizenship many, many, many thousands of years ago, Landale. Okay.
He looked up to her, and she seemed to understand his struggle. That's why people are so shocked now. Fast forward to today, and critics online are calling out what they see as a total contradiction. They point to moments where Nicki has clashed publicly with figures like Don Lemon, and then compare that to her recent praise for Donald Trump and his immigration policies. The shift feels dramatic, and social media is not letting it breathe. Many are saying it doesn't line up with the empathy she once showed that fan.
Dear young men, you have amazing role models like our handsome, dashing president.
Nicki previously acknowledged her own undocumented background and even posted in 2018 criticizing the Trump administration over family separation policies. She was loud about it. She also rapped lyrics and made statements in 2020 throwing shade at Black celebrities who supported MAGA. Those quotes are still circulating online, word for word. And yes, people are pulling receipts. Now here we are in January 2026, and Nicki appears at the U.S. Treasury Department's Trump Accounts Summit in Washington, D.C., publicly praising Trump and even calling him her favorite president.
Hello guys, I'm with my favorite president, the best president of all time.
And I'm with the queen of rap.
She shared a video with him on X, calling him the best president ever. The internet exploded instantly. The comment section turned ruthless. Some users brought up past headlines involving her husband and brother, while others sarcastically asked, "Did you get the pardons yet?" The tone online is intense and the backlash is loud. Right now, the timeline is watching every move she makes. And then it got even louder online. One user posted a photo of Uncle Tom's Cabin by Harriet Beecher Stowe and sarcastically asked Nicki if she was planning a remake. The shade was heavy, and the replies were ruthless. Social media does not play when it smells hypocrisy, but here's where things really spiraled. When fans pointed out in the comments that Nicki still isn't a U.S. citizen, she fired back. In her response, critics say she hinted that her new political connections could help speed up her citizenship process. That reply lit a match online. People started accusing her of trying to use influence to move ahead in line while regular immigrants struggle through the system. Now critics are framing it like this. They claim she's supporting strict immigration policies publicly, while privately hoping her own situation gets handled smoothly because of who she knows. That contrast is what has everyone talking. Fair or not, perception is everything, and the optics look wild. Clips from the Trump summit started circulating too. Nicki stood in a room full of MAGA Republicans smiling and posing. Online commentators immediately zoomed in on body language, facial expressions, and awkward energy. Some viewers said it looked tense. Others claimed it felt forced. Either way, the commentary was brutal. Now the debate is on full blast. Nicki built her brand on empowerment and speaking for outsiders, and critics are asking how that aligns with her new political alignment. The internet is split, heated, and loud. The conversation isn't slowing down anytime soon.